He's a
Yes.
surgeon, he's a trekker, he's a cyclist, he's an environmentalist. He's so many things rolled into one. But on a more formal note, Rajesh is a general surgeon, special interest in minimally invasive surgery or keyhole surgery as it is commonly called. He's an MBBS and MS from Indore, Madhya Pradesh, and an FRCS from Glasgow. Over the years, Rajesh has proved to us time and again that you can be passionate about more than one thing. He's obviously passionate about the vocation he's chosen, but he's also passionate about cycling, trekking, sports. To mention just a few of his treks, he has done Goichala Pass at 17,000 feet and Everest Base Camp trek at 17,500 feet. He's also done a cycling expedition from Manali to Leh, Pune to Goa, and quite a few others. Rajesh also believes in giving, being a hardcore Rotarian, and has sponsored the education of numerous underprivileged children. With this short introduction for a big man, I invite you all to get to know the guest firsthand now. So, Rajesh, can I ask you a sort of soul searching question now? What do you think is your biggest achievement till date?
Oh, uh, because I think because I am a surgeon, becoming surgeon is my greatest achievement in life.
So, your biggest achievement is becoming a surgeon.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So, who has influenced you most in this journey?
Uh, Becoming a surgeon.
Mhm. Not becoming a surgeon, in
Uh,
achieving your biggest achievement in life.
Many people at various stages. Well, like
Mhm.
starting from my dad, who was a general practitioner in a small village in
Mhm.
Pandurna, where I used to see how he is seeing patients, how much he has to make effort to send patients to Nagpur for surgery. So he was my first, you can say, influencer.
Mhm.
Then my teachers in Indore, Professor L.S. Sharma, he's no more now,
Mhm.
but he was my um, main force that I took surgery and became a surgeon. And then when I went to UK, my boss there, Mr. Simon Holt, whom you have met,
Mhm.
he was another force.
Tell me a favorite memory of yours, childhood memory of yours.
See, my as I told you, my father used to live in a very small village, and there were no
Mhm.
schools.
Mhm.
So I had to go out to study from class nursery. I couldn't
Mhm.
stay with my parents after
Mhm.
nursery. So I used to come
Mhm.
only for summer holidays to my parents' house.
Mhm.
Rest of the time, I was either living with my grandfather or with my
Mhm.
mamaji or in hostel.
Mhm.
So coming to Pandurna, which is my village, in
Mhm.
summer is my greatest treasure, greatest memory. Enjoying that village, I used to get a VIP treatment because parents. I was not living with them throughout the
Mhm.
year and coming once or twice a year only on Diwali and summer. So they used to have full love and shower of love, and so that was the real pleasure coming in summers to my parents' house.
So truly, you were the Prince of Paduna.
Well, they used to they made me feel like that, my parents. Where everybody can understand what you are doing, nobody doubts your intention,
Right.
uh, and there is a two-way communication.
But do you feel that you have a safe space in your life now? And
Now,
where is it? Yeah. Who's your safe space now? Because you have said that it's an emotional space.
yes.
So do you have a safe space now? And can you tell us something about it?
See, now you don't need as such a lot of emotional support. Now we all are mature. We are having. I don't think now as such any there are any we we can talk to ourselves now actually. and
Okay.
now there is no issue as such.
So let us say that your safe space now is your own self. It is within you.
Yes, yes, yes,
Even that is a good
and
safe space for us.
yes, and obviously friends.
Thank you. Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you so much.
Friends like you all. Yes.
Yeah.
Initially,
Mm-hmm.
I was not a very firm believer of equality. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I had those old notions that
Mm-hmm.
a male is a worker, he goes out, he earns, and a female
Mm-hmm.
should stay in house, she should cook. Whenever husband comes, she should serve meals. But over a period of time, things have changed. We all have learned that this is not a good thinking. So now I have become more equal than what I
Mm-hmm.
was in the past. Uh, we have a joint family,
Mm-hmm.
so my younger brother also live with me. So now I think, although he is my younger brother, but I think we both are equal now. So whatever
Right.
decisions we take jointly. But maybe 20 years back, I was not like that. Maybe if it would have been 20 years back, मैं उस पे दादागिरी चलाता शायद, and I would have ordered him कि you do this, you do that. But no, now we sit down every dinner time and we discuss the whole day and we take joint decisions. I have a very good assistant. If he would have had a proper training, he would have become a better surgeon than me. That's what I think.
Mm.
But
Oh.
because he was in a poor society, poor play, his father couldn't afford his education. See,
Mm.
so although he has brains, but he didn't got the opportunity. So inequality is rampant in our
Rampant.
uh,
Yes.
rampant in our society. We are, I always say, we are amongst the top 1% people of our country.
Mm-hmm.
So we are
So,
really privileged. Lord God has given us a real privileged life.
so we have to be thankful for that.
Of course, we are full of gratitude for that.
But along with privilege, sometimes comes a sense of entitlement.
Yes,
So, do you feel that there is a culture of entitlement around us?
there might be
Mm-hmm.
some, you can identify some people, but
Mm-hmm.
in our company ऐसा बहुत, not very much, but yes, there is
Mm-hmm.
definitely, you can figure out some people, हाँ, कि they think themselves as entitled, but ऐसा not very common, I would say.
Mm-hmm. पर उससे problems आते हैं when
Ye-
people feel that they're entitled to something or something more than others. That
I
creates
think so.
problems.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. See, till about few months back, I have never thought that child sexual abuse is a real issue or real problem in our society, in our country.
Okay.
Till we started talking about it, and when I heard from you, from a very close friend of ours, whom you
Mm-hmm.
also know, so this
Mm-hmm.
was real eye opening for me. I never thought that this is all happening in our society. This much
Mm-hmm.
is going on. I think more commonly whom the child already know, but strangers can also do that. Like for example, in school, in autos, in vans where they go school. But I think
Mm-hmm.
more commonly, what I know a little bit about this subject, it is more
Mm-hmm.
commonly done by friends and family members. I don't think stringent laws help in any way. Because of
Mm-hmm.
stringent law, maybe people will not go to police,
Mm-hmm.
because as we have discussed, most of the time it is a family member or a friend. So who would
Mm-hmm.
like your real near family member to go to police, na? So I
True.
think it is education, education, and education. Stringent law will probably not help. That is what
Mm-hmm.
is my thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Stringent law
So,
will withheld person going to authorities. They will think कि अरे यार ये
okay.
तो इसमें तो ये इसको 10 साल का जेल हो जाएगा. So only
Yes.
one warning. Like in football,
Mhm.
one warning, and if you do it again, red card. Touching child with see, the main thing is intention.
Mhm.
Touching with a bad
So,
intention, any part. If the intention is bad, that is the key thing.
so
Even
it can
talking,
be, yeah,
even talking is enough for a abuse,
yeah.
because you
So
cannot
that was
talk to a
exactly,
yeah
yeah,
8-year child about anything which
yes.
he or she is not supposed to understand. Na? You cannot talk. A child who is outgoing suddenly stops enjoying company of adults.
Okay.
This is what I can think of.
Yes, definitely.
A child who was outgoing, talking, enjoying life, suddenly withdrawing himself or
Mm.
herself.
Mm-hmm. So becoming quiet,
Silent,
anxious,
quiet,
silent,
silent.
yes. Mm.
Yes, yes,
So when these signs are there, you would suspect that there is some abuse going on and you will try to look into the matter.
yes. But there may be various reasons for this happening. A child becoming quiet.
Yeah,
So I don't know how will you suspect that this is because of abuse, because this might be due to bad performance in school.
cool. Yes.
In short term, I don't think so. I must
Mm.
say it must be a uh, it would cause a emotional havoc to their minds in short term.
Mm. Mm.
But long term, I think with my personal experience, whatever emotional traumas I had in the childhood, time is a greatest healer. With time, all of us heal. Maybe
Okay.
in long term they would heal.
Mm.
I don't know. Depending upon the person actually, and depending upon what
Yes.
abuse was there. I don't know how to counsel a child. I don't have
Mm.
that capacity. Uh,
Mm.
I don't know what to talk to, how to tell this child that how to bear this, what has happened to with this child. I will take help of a trained counselor. If you are 100% sure, you have to confront Chachu.
Mhm.
But if you are not 100% sure, then uh, see it in 2, 3, 4 days. Uh,
Mhm.
try and see Chachu's behavior. Try
Mhm.
and see what Chachu does when Gattu is alone. But will this lead to police coming to your house? And
Definitely.
okay,
Officials तो आएंगे ही, पक्सो ई
आएंगे
बॉक्स
ही.
के थ्रू officials
हाँ
आएंगे.
हाँ
They will verify,
हाँ.
and if there is truth, they will take action.
Okay,
They find that there is nothing like this going on, they will not do anything.
they will not do anything. Okay, now I think it's a good idea. Anonymous complaints leading to coming of office well trained officials, especially females, and talking and coming to a conclusion
Mhm.
कि ये हुआ कि नहीं
Mhm.
हुआ. That's a very good idea.
Mhm. So Poxo e-box is a good thing.
Yes. Yeah, maybe I will talk about this interview to 5 of my close friends and tell them
Wonderful.
that I learned about POSCO e-box.
Right. And will you also forward me their names and numbers so that I can take their interview also?
Yeah, why not?
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Yes, I am Rakshin.